Edgar Allan Poe has this obsession with eyes. Obviously, with The Telltale Heart, it was the old man's glassy eye that like tipped him over the edge.
Was
On the
Edgar
other
Allan Poe
end of things, what's up, Sydney?
was Edgar Allan Poe psycho? We're insane.
I would say so. I gotta think you can write this stuff without being like totally normal. But
How does he
with
think of these
with
stuff?
Ligeia, it's her eyes that don't cause the narrator to hate her, but to be totally in love with her. So can you see like the direct juxtaposition? Telltale Heart, hate your eye, going to kill you. Ligeia, love your eyes, going to obsess over you and possibly kill you later. Who knows?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this next part, and it's literally all about her eyes. Okay, but like creepily, it's like super super creepy. Okay, listening?
Yep.
For eyes, we have no models in the remotely unique. Sorry, antique. Start again. For eyes, we have no models in the remotely antique. It might have been too that in these eyes of my beloved lay the secret to which Lord Verulam alludes. They were, I must believe, far larger than the ordinary eyes of our own race. They were even fuller than the fullest of the gazelle eyes of the tribe of the Valley of the Nourjahad. Yet it was only at intervals, in moments of intense excitement, that this peculiarity became more than slightly noticeable in Ligeia. And at such moments was her beauty in my heated fancy. Thus it appeared, perhaps, the beauty of beings either above or apart from the earth. The beauty of the fabulous houri of the Turk, the hue of the orbs was the most brilliant of black, and far over them hung jetty lashes of great length. She has black eyes, bright black.
How does that make
That's
sense?
super dark.
So is she like a Greek god or something?
She's a demon.
Wait, sir, what if
Wait, so it's a
what
good.
if Ligeia isn't actually real because he's addicted to fucking heroin? So like,
No, I think
what
he-
if it's just him tripping out the whole time and obsessing on
Is it a
like,
Greek god?
All of these ideas are really good ideas, yeah? Is he just tripping? Is she real? Is she a ghost? Is
bro, it's
she...
just
Think about the way he's described her. He can't hear her enter rooms. Yeah, she's emaciated. She's skinny. She's got black eyes. They're bigger than anyone in the human race. Yeah.
It's
So
the demons.
So
I
why
want
does
to
he
think about this as we keep reading
why does he keep
because
talking to the
Greek
demon.
gods?
yeah, think about it. All right, I'm going to keep reading from the strangeness. No, from the brows. The brow, slightly irregular in outline, had the same tint. The strangeness, however, which I found in the eyes, was of a nature distinct from the formation, or the colour, or the brilliancy of the features, and must after all be referred to the expression. Ah, word of no meaning, behind whose vast latitude of mere sound we entrench our ignorance of so much of the spiritual. The expression of the eyes of Ligeia, how for long hours have I pondered upon it? How have I, through the whole of a midsummer night, struggled to fathom it? What was it? That something more profound than the well of Democritus, which lay far within the pupils of my beloved. What was it? I was possessed with a passion to discover those eyes, those large, those shining, those divine orbs. They became me twin stars of later, and I to them the devoutest of astrologers. Is this romantic or is this creepy?
In the middle.
Oh, that's creepy.
So
All
so
right.
he said that her eyes were
meeting
black.
chat, I want your opinion. Flattering, okay? Is this flattering or creepy? Post your answer. Everyone, flattering or creepy? I wanna see a poll.
I think it's going to be creepy after this.
Sydney,
Jackie.
wasn't a response.
It's very creepy all the time, man. It's creepy, creepy, creepy.
at the beginning it was like kind of romantic, like explaining how like beautiful she was, and then until we hit like there, it kind of got like a bit. How you going?
We should write a Edgar Allan Poe Valentine's Day card.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Dear Valentine, your eyes are fuller than the gazelle eyes of the tribe of the Valley of Nourjahad.
That's creepy.
Elton,
What did Elton say? What did Elton say?
What he said.
Yes.
Where?
all right.
Where?
Creepy
Okay,
crackhead.
all right.
Oh, creepy.
Thank you for your opinions. In
No,
the
it's
last
wrong.
10 minutes, I'm just going to jump back into the PowerPoint. So just get ready for that screen share. We'll do a little bit of writing just about the symbolism of the eyes, yeah?
Yeah.
So what other classes do you have today?
I've already taught you 10 in the morning, and I'll teach you 7 in the afternoon.
Are you doing this with them as well?
Yeah. I'm only doing Microsoft Teams for year 10, 11, 12. If this goes for any longer, I'll do it for everyone. I'll do the same thing for everyone. Are your other classes doing this?
No.
We use Zoom.
Yeah,
For what?
Zoom.
I use it for
I have it for
What's
no
better?
classes, only English.
What's better, Zoom or Microsoft Teams, do you think?
Microsoft.
Discord.
No, Discord's gay.
Skype.
Okay. All right. Anyway, can everyone see the PowerPoint?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool.
Yes.
So just following on, yeah. Even though the narrator knows nothing about like who she is, doesn't know where he met her, when he met her, where she met her, doesn't know her last name, he knows everything about the physical aspects. So I'm writing this down for me. The narrator can specifically remember the physical aspects of Ligeia, like everything. I'm talking like contours of her chin, the shape of her nostril, the size of
Wait,
her eye,
do we
the
write
length
this down,
of her eyelashes.
Yes.
Uh-oh,
So-
I accidentally wrote it on the wrong page.
Just write down this quote, guys, just because I think it's quite an important one. There is one dear topic, however, on which my memory falls me not. One of all the things. I mean, this guy was married to her, yeah? The only thing he can remember about her is how she looked. That's it.
He was married to her?
Yeah. Because he calls her his wife.
What?
Yeah. It says, and finally the wife of my bosom.
I forgot what a bosom is.
You what's a
Pardon?
bosom?
So
Oh.
bosom is like the olden word for your chest. So when you say wife of my bosom, it's like wife of my heart.
Can't they just say wife from my heart?
Because it's not as cool as bosom, all right?
Bosom sounds like a no-no part.
No.
We'll put it in our Edgar Allan Poe Valentine's Day cards for next year, yeah?
Yeah, but who
You
we giving
are
it to?
the light of my bosom.
Are we still going to be doing this next year?
Next term, you mean, Isra?
Yeah, and next
It
year.
just depends, you know, like it depends on what the government says. If the government says, don't go back to school, this is what we've got to do. And that's when you need to talk to your other teachers and just be like, look, I'm a little bit worried about, you know, the subject. We need to organize something.
Bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do for like timber construction because that's what.
Yeah, that's tricky, Sydney. You'll have to get into contact with the school later. All right. So here's a question for you. And I just want you to answer this question in your book, yeah? What does it say about their relationship? Like, what does the fact that he knows nothing about her, but knows everything about her face, what does it say about their relationship? Just write it down, yeah? Write it down into your books.
It's
So you said that they were married.
Yeah.
divorced or anything?
So he's a widow or something.
If she's dead, he's a widow. You don't know that yet.
Oh yeah, true. Married. I'm saying married.
What if they're not actually married? What if he just thinks they are?
Yeah, maybe. Like, what if he just thinks that they're married because he's so high on opium?
Mm-hmm.
If he's so high in opium, then how is he
Sir,
like a little sense of
she's
knowledge
probably
about
not.
everything?
She's probably not human.
She's not real.
Okay.
It's just bloody
Very
trip.
real.
So just as a point to write down, our narrator clearly shows an obsession with her appearance, like proper obsession.
I actually like calling on the English class. It's so fun.
This is the only class I actually call on.
I know.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
Sydney. Shut up, Sydney.
What?
Let's call it a
Fucking
day.
secret.
Yeah, it's almost lunchtime. So in our next class,
Hey, I can go eat lunch.
So
We
can you
will-
explain the play thing that we have to come
Yeah,
to?
the poll.
oh, okay, the play. Yeah. So is everyone listening to me? Can everyone hear
Yeah,
me?
can you
Yeah,
put your
yeah.
camera on to?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll turn the camera on. Give
Yes,
me a
sir.
sec.
Is that it?
I like your facial expression. Sir.
Stop
Also,
being
shut up, mate.
Oh, Sydney, shut up.
Shut up before I kiss you through the screen, mate.
Yo,
Alright,
yo,
alright.
relax.
Oh,
Um,
this is everyone's
play.
first
We'll
time.
make a
Okay,
separate
so,
poll for that, Sydney.
guys. So next term we were going to do a TV show as our tech, but because we don't know what's going to happen next term, we can't do the TV show because obviously you got to be here to watch it. So what we're going to do instead is do a play, which is a lot easier to
Read
teach
more.
through distance. So you obviously need to get a copy of the play. So I've got copies of the play at school. Jenna already came and got one. So Jenna came in this morning and
Yeah.
picked up a
Was
copy. So all you have to do is come to school and there are copies of the play at the front office. So
Front
come
office.
in, knock on the door, come through the gates, pick up a copy of the removal lists.
Can I come now?
Oh yeah.
So how do you spell it, sir?
If you're close, you can come now. I'm sure it's
So
fine.
you want me to pick you up?
So sure.
Alright, come pick me up. Sydney, come pick me
Okay.
up.
So don't worry about school uniform, Abiel. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, the
I think you got a wear school uniform.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I was about to wear school
Come
uniform.
Any day, I think so. Yeah, I think it's fine to come whenever, but you want to grab it sooner rather than later because if next week they decide to shut down the school, you're not going to be able to get it, because there's going to be no one here.
Oh, so
So I have to come tomorrow.
Oh,
I would
What a
get it sooner
disaster.
rather than later because we don't know what's going to happen. Look, next week on Monday they might say school's over, shut it down. So I would try and.
so
come
how
in
do you
today or tomorrow.
So
What?
what week is this and when is holidays?
It's currently week 9 and holiday is week 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
So
Would the
Yeah,
school close
please.
early?
pardon.
So say it's week 10, would the school close early, like due to like
Yeah,
coronavirus and everything?
it's up to the government, guys. It's totally up to the Prime Minister.
Alright.
Okay,
Makes
so
sense.
long story short, come in as soon as you can, get the play. It's a really, really good play as well.
Wait, what play are we doing? I forgot.
The removalists. But if you just go in and say, I'm in Mr. Chun's class, they'll give you the book.
We have to read it?
Where the English staff room?
No, just go to the front office.
Oh, okay.
Got it all there. Darren, you can access the library, yeah? So the library's going to be
Oh,
open.
it's about violence and domestic violence, abuse of power. And
Yeah.
authority.
It's really good. It's
Sydney,
a very
pick me
violent
up.
play, but it's really interesting.
Mate, you're not outside of the world, mate.
Okay, yes, Darren, you can access the library, yeah?
Oh.
All good.
I'll give you a
okay,
present.
okay.
All right. So I'm going to hang up, guys. I will see you in our next English class. Keep an eye on the Google Classroom, okay? Bye.
Yeah. Bye, sir.
Right
See ya.
there.
Alright.
So I'll miss you, sir. Oh, he wants. Hi, guys. Oh, why is everyone leaving me?